In a cozy little nest, a batch of ducklings hatched. Fluffy, chirping, and picture perfect. Well, except for one. Larger, scruffier, and let's be honest, a bit awkward. The last duckling popped out like an unexpected plot twist. The others quacked excitedly, but this oddball was met with tilted heads and quiet snickers. Guys? I think you forgot to be happy. I'm here, the duckling muttered, looking around. Life in the farmyard wasn't exactly a warm welcome. No matter how hard it tried to fit in, it was always met with chuckles and side eyes. Even the farm animals weren't particularly kind. Okay, I get it. Not on the VIP list. The ugly ducklings sighed, shrinking under the weight of rejection. The pigs snorted and wrinkled their noses, eyeing the duckling with amused disgust, making its loneliness even heavier. Even the usually friendly farm dog growled and bared its teeth, its sharp barks making it clear the duckling didn't belong. Shrinking under the weight of rejection, the duckling's ruffled feathers reflected its wounded spirit, its loneliness stark against the lively farmyard. The pond became its only solace, but even there, its reflection was unforgiving. A distorted, scruffy figure stared back, confirming every cruel look and whispered insult. "Yep, that's one unfortunate face," the duckling groaned, poking at its reflection. Tears cloud its eyes as the pond reflects its inner turmoil, each ripple whispering its silent plea for acceptance. Giving up wasn't an option. Determined to belong, the duckling ventured into a dense, tangled forest, where every step was a test of survival. Thorns tugged at its feathers, shadows whispered doubts, and a lurking predator nearly turned it into a meal. All right, universe, I get it. I'm not winning farmyard favorite this year. The duckling huffed, narrowly escaping yet another obstacle. Each challenge faced, each obstacle overcome, leaves a lasting mark of resilience on the duckling's spirit, slowly carving a path towards self-discovery. By the river, a graceful swan watched the exhausted traveler. Unlike the others, the swan's gaze wasn't filled with pity or mockery. It was knowing. The duckling hesitated. "What? You gonna tell me I'm ugly too?" it asked, bracing itself. The swan's wise gaze filled the duckling with a spark of hope. Its gentle words planted the first seed of self-acceptance. As the duckling listened, the quiet riverbank felt less lonely, a place where doubt began to fade. Deep inside a dark, damp cave, the duckling huddled, seeking shelter from the raging storm outside. The air was thick with the scent of earth, and water dripped from the walls, each drop echoing in the silence. Alone in the gloom, the swan's harsh words replayed in the duckling's mind, each one striking like thunder. Am I really that different? That ugly? The duckling stepped out of the dark cave, leaving its fears behind. Climbing toward the mountaintop, each step felt lighter, as if something inside was changing. At the peak, the sun rose in a brilliant glow, bathing the world in gold. A new feeling stirred in its heart, hope. Wandering through a sunlit meadow, the duckling marveled at the many creatures, each different yet perfectly at home. For the first time, it saw the beauty in being unique. The duckling realizes the beauty of being different and embraces the path to self-acceptance. Back at the pond, it hesitated before looking into the water. The reflection staring back wasn't ugly. It was special, strong, and one of a kind. The duckling smiled. The pond no longer just showed an image. It reflected something deeper, self-acceptance. The doubts had vanished, replaced by a newfound confidence. Back in the bustling farmyard, the duckling no longer seeks approval. It carries itself with quiet confidence. The air feels different. as if the duckling's transformation has changed more than just itself. It has reshaped the way others see. On the tranquil lake, the once awkward duckling moves with effortless grace, now a young swan. Among its own kind, it finally feels at home, embraced by a welcoming flock. In this moment of peace, the journey is complete. The duckling has become what it was meant to be all along. In the warm sunlight, a peaceful park comes to life with children's laughter, ducks quacking, and swans gliding across the sparkling water. Lily, eyes wide with wonder, watches a swan in awe. "Oh, you're so beautiful," she whispers. For a brief, magical moment, the swan meets her gaze and gives a gentle nod, forming a quiet bond of understanding. In the quiet library, an open book of the ugly duckling waits to share its wisdom. A gentle hand turns the page, revealing an inspiring quote about self-acceptance. Soft light glows over the words, highlighting the story's powerful message of growth and resilience. Sunlight fills the classroom as the teacher leads a heartfelt talk on self-esteem, creating a space of acceptance and understanding. As students share their stories, the room becomes a place of empathy where every voice matters. In this moment, barriers fade, connections grow, and each student embraces the power of self-acceptance. Gliding across the calm pond, the swan radiates peaceful beauty, fully embracing its true self. It meets the camera's gaze with quiet wisdom, blurring the line between reality and reflection. In a moment of clarity, it seems to whisper, "Embrace who you are and let your inner beauty shine." Your journey to self-acceptance starts today. Like the swan, embrace your uniqueness and let your inner beauty shine. Share your story, inspire others, and step into your true self with confidence. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more inspiring stories. Embrace your wings.